Sit back and relax. Find yourself a comfy place. This is your time to just soak up the love and effortlessly and easily release. We want to feel good. We want life to work out well for us. We are willing to be that cooperative component, that we want to let go of any unnecessary suffering, discomfort, pain. Let's start off with the calm breath. What we do is we take 2 sharp inhales in through the nose, bringing it up from the belly, up to the heart, up to the head. And then on the exhale, exhale out through your mouth. Just a super long exhale, letting things go. Do these breaths. Keep taking those 2 sharp inhales. Just keep taking those breaths on your own. And let the sound of my voice relax you. This is your time to let go, to plug in, to connect up with that love, that energy, whether you call it God, source, benevolent and loving universe, divine energy. Your time to just open yourself up wide and let it soak in like a dry sponge placed in water. That who you are is a joyful soul, that you came to enjoy life, that there's a beautiful system all in place to support you, and that's your emotions. Keep taking those beautiful breaths and imagine on the exhales you can feel your shoulders dropping, getting super heavy, super relaxed, super comfortable. Loosening, relaxing with the breaths, opening yourself up with the inhales, saying, yes, I like feeling good. I like enjoying life. I am willing not to take my emotions personally. That if you have a temporary emotion of sadness or you feel angry, don't make it a big deal. Beautiful, beautiful. You want your emotions just like we want pain. We want pain to guide us. Like moving my arm in a weird way is not good. And I want to have pain to guide me, to let me know when it's in harmony and in alignment. Or if I get too close to a hot wood stove, I want my ability to feel heat and pain to guide me, to keep me safe, to take me back to the comfortable spot, the pleasure. Willing, keep taking those beautiful breaths, willing to not judge ourselves for having negative emotions or what we label as our guidance, to be willing, just like we would listen to the pain, hopefully, and we would move it back and we would feel for the alignment. Oh, that feels right. That feels perfect. Then we're using our guidance. Yay. Instead of ignoring it or using it to beat up on ourselves. And once again, just keep taking those beautiful, deep, sharp breaths in, the calm breath. And on the exhale, feel things loosen, relax, let go. Keep doing those breaths on your own. Imagine a beautiful river of light coming from above filled with infinite, unconditional love, total acceptance, flooding the body, relaxing the body. Everything works better when we let go. When we plug in, just like plugging in a vacuum cleaner. If it works with a cord and electricity, it's not going to work unless you plug it in. And we want to plug into source, to God, to infinite intelligence, to that benevolent and loving universe where we plug in to the magic, to the support, to the love. And if we're in that place of feeling anxious or fearful, we have it unplugged. It's like we've turned it off. We've blocked it away from us. And keep taking those beautiful breaths. letting the sound of my voice relax your body, still your mind, just feel things loosen, neck loosening, relaxing. It is safe to let in the light. It is safe to feel good. It is safe to let go, where you can listen to your inner guidance and wisdom. It is safe to receive, to be needy. The very first thing that you did when you came into this world is you took in a breath, because as a human, you're needy. You need oxygen. You need liquid. You need food. You need companionship. You need interesting things to do and ways to engage your mind. Feel that freedom to let go of feeling any shame about needing money or needing help or needing support or needing more comfort or needing more love. Letting go of any judgment of yourself for having wants and needs. That's normal. That's beautiful. So how do we tap into that beautiful, expansive energy, the universe, the love energy, the benevolent and loving universe? We're doing it right now. We're doing it. We're practicing it. We are letting go of our attachments to that negative patterns of thought, where we thought that in order to protect ourselves, we had to close ourselves off. We had to be self-righteous. Here's the beautiful deal. When you have that desire to go to the energy of love, when you're willing to look for thoughts that feel light, soft, peaceful, that feel like appreciation, that feel like a sense of optimism, hope, positive expectation. When you go to those beautiful places, you can find and remember the other beautiful moments you experienced, where you can see the joy and the beauty in your present moment around you. You can think of the future and you start to expect positive things. It is such a beautiful place to live. But when you're in the fear, you're in the sadness, you're feeling worried, scared, you're having a temporary emotion. And just keep doing those breaths, feel things letting go, relaxing. An emotion is not an indicator of your worthiness. It's your guidance. So that when you're thinking about the past from a place of complaining, negative judgment, then you can't remember those stories. I think of this one friend where I went to a complaining place in my mind about, and then I couldn't remember any of these connecting, joyful moments that we had. And then I reshifted and I went to another place, and all of a sudden, oh my gosh, yeah, I forgot about those wonderful connections, the love, the support, because you can't see it when you're in a place. You're not in the harmony with those thoughts, so you can't find them. They're invisible to you. So feel that willing to go not to the complaining thoughts, but to those thoughts of appreciation. And we're doing it right now. Just by doing the breath, being willing, showing up for this, soaking up that love like a dry sponge placed in water. So keep taking those beautiful breaths. Feel yourself opening up to receive. And on the long, extended exhale, feel everything let go. Relax, release, dropping deeper and deeper and deeper. That's so often, I've heard this again and again, people think, oh, we don't want to ignore our negative thoughts. And they think that means that we need to feed them. There is a difference between venting with a desire to let go, to feel good, to move on to those lighter, softer thoughts, and going to that place of complaining and fixating and feeling angry or self-righteous. but not with the desire to feel good, so that we start to feed it and escalate it. And that's like ignoring our emotion, our feeling when we get too close to a hot wood stove. Could you imagine? Well, I don't want to ignore this reality. It feels super uncomfortable the closer I get to the hot wood stove. You wouldn't ignore it by but I don't want to deny it, so I'm just going to let my hand get burned. That would be ridiculous. And so many of us are doing that. We're letting ourselves get burned. We're not paying attention to the emotions. We think they're outside of our control, but you have that power within, with the power of your thoughts. And feel that willingness, just like you would for a child when you were in an aligned and harmonious state and they came up scared and afraid. You would soothe them, hopefully. You would give them comfort. You would give them maybe good information. You would remind them that things can change. That's okay. It will get better. Whatever you need to hear to bring in that softness, that lightness, that peace. We'll pretend that just because somebody says something, well, they said that they hated me or they didn't appreciate me in a moment. Yeah, they said that in a moment when they were feeling negative emotions, when they weren't in that place where they could access those soft, expansive, beautiful memories. And be willing not to take what others say so personally. Be willing to not take what they do personally. Keep taking those beautiful breaths. Feel yourself open and receptive for the support, for the clarity, for the good information that will give you the relief that will help you to take that path of love. And feel on the exhales, things loosening, dropping, relaxing. It feels so good to let go. It feels so good to let go. It feels so good to let go. Let's imagine that beautiful river of light coming from above. Not only coming from above, but feel the sacred, joyful energy in the space around you. Feel it soaking into your body so that your body feels spacious, light, expansive, free. It is a benevolent and loving God, universe, source, infinite intelligence, divine energy. It says you count. Your happiness counts. It's on your side, wants you to thrive, wants life to go well for you, and there's just never ever been any judgment. Just complete and total love. Because you've been in those places where you were in a place of sadness or anger or fear, and you thought thoughts. Maybe you even said them. Maybe you took actions that weren't in alignment with how you want to live life. And feel this relief, this release. I'm willing to let go of judging myself. I'm willing to let it go, because the path and the way to access how you truly want to be, to bring out your best, that path and the way is choosing those softer, lighter thoughts. So keep taking those breaths and keep doing those beautiful breaths. And feel things dropping, relaxing, releasing, dropping deeper and deeper and deeper. Source doesn't judge you. Source completely and totally loves you. There's just no judgment. There's no judgment like, oh, I heard you go to those angry thoughts. There's nothing like that. And feel that willingness to let go of judging yourself. It is a no assertion universe. What that means is nobody can hold you back. When you're open, when you're in that expansive, beautiful, connected place, all the support and help is there for you. It's a place where you feel blessed, where things come together, where the money flows, where the opportunities fall into place. And let's keep feeling that beautiful river of light. Imagine it flooding the brain, opening up sinuses, clearing the throat, dropping the shoulders, flooding the chest with softness, opening up your heart, melting your heart. It is safe to feel good. It is safe to connect up with this loving energy, because in that beautiful place, you just keep feeling the flow of the energy in your back, in your limbs, and the legs and the feet. When you open up to that beautiful energy, you see things differently from a broader perspective, a loving perspective, so that you can look to the past and you see it differently. You can access those joyful memories when you're in the present and you're looking around you, eating something, taking a walk, doing exercise. You can tap in to joyful, delicious, satisfying feelings. When you think of the future, you feel positive expectations, good things yet to come. But this isn't to say, well, why am I not there? Let that go, let that go. That we continue to figure it out as we go along the way. You're never, ever going to have it all done. It is the no assertion universe. So what that means, the beautiful deal and news for you, is you get to be human. You don't have to have it all figured out. You're not supposed to have it all together. You've never, ever held anyone back, because you don't have that power. What a relief, whether you've been a dad, a mom, a spouse, a sibling, a child. Just feel that sense of freedom, whatever roles you've played. It's like you can't hold anyone back, because they can tap into that benevolent and loving energy too. They can tap into the resources of the universe, that all is possible. So when we go to that beautiful space of feeling that energy of love, we can have someone reject us or yell at us or say things that we feel are untrue, or even do things that don't feel right. And we can go to that place of love, of well-being, of peace. And that's not a place of inaction. It's a beautiful space where we know when to keep quiet, where it'll just pass and blow over and we don't have to do anything. We know when to speak up. We know when to leave. We know when to stay. It's a universe where leaving is possible because there's other opportunities. It's a universe, a beautiful, loving space where we can start to see the blessings, even in situations that don't feel ideal, whether it's a job. We start to see the blessings. We come from that softer, lighter place, and then another job opens up. It is a universe that is guiding you from where you're at, that intimately cares about you, so that you know when to keep quiet, when to speak up, you know when to say yes, and when to say no. So often we don't move forward because something feels overwhelming, too much, scary. But then we'll remember, oh, I have a benevolent and loving universe. I can start a new sandwich or ice cream shop. It's like all the support and love is there for me. So it's a place where we know that perfect timing, where maybe we know, well, I think I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait till I feel more centered and stable and believe. I'm going to line maybe savings up or do this or that. That's the beautiful deal. The clarity is there, the guidance, the wisdom. Let's keep taking those beautiful deep breaths. And on the exhale, just let it go, let it go, let it go. Being willing, I'm willing to feel good. I'm willing to love myself no matter what. If I make mistakes, I'll remember, oh, that's right, I'm human. Welcome to the human race. We make mistakes. We have failures. We don't have it all together. We're still figuring it out. We're still finding our way. and feel that freedom to love yourself anyway. And what does love feel like? It feels soft, it feels light. Let it flood the head, flowing into the eyes, gentle eyes, tender eyes, flooding the sinuses, flowing through the ear canals, flowing through the jaw and the neck, things dropping, relaxing, loosening, releasing. Tender, tender, gentle, loving energy flooding the heart and flowing into the pelvic area, the hips, the joints, surging into the back, super relaxed, super comfortable, flooding the legs, the feet, the arms, the toes, just soaking up the love. And as you're ready, coming back into this time and place, opening up your eyes,